the part of me that was the disciples who were chasing the kids away. No, he's important. Don't go there. And then Jesus going, let them come. We got to enter like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we got to enter like squeaking in the middle of prayer time.
Squeaking in the middle of prayer time.
Jesus, what are you after? Anyway.
Yeah. So this week is called, Who is this God person anyway? And I think one of the biggest dangers in beginning to talk about how we understand God is creating a God in our own image, making them hate who we hate and love only who we love. That, or deciding there is no God at all because the ways we've understood them doesn't work with how we understand life now. For the purpose of our conversation today, we'll swing the door wide open. Is there a God at all? And if so, what might this God be like? What are they made of? How do we know? Does it matter? A few thoughts, and then I'll look forward to a hearty discussion of different ideas. But in my opinion, if there is to be a God, they must be beyond our understanding, or they would merely be of our own making. And like so many things that live beyond our measurement or total comprehension or are always being revealed to us, only metaphor or parable seems to be able to hint at their nature. Like love, goodness, hope, peace, and so on, we have to describe what they are like and cannot diagnose or define precisely what they are. To do so is to hem them in too close and miss the mark for our own narrowness. My favorite rabbi regularly used parable to describe how he understood the divine. That's Jesus, in case anybody missed it. One of my favorites is about a father with two sons. One of the sons asks for his inheritance early, in effect saying he wishes his dad was dead, and he wants his share now. And he leaves home. He then proceeds to blow the whole lot of it. And then finally, in desperation, the son returns. And instead of being vengeful and angry, the father is thrilled to have him home and throws a big party. There's way more fun stuff in that story, but that gets at the character of the father. Another one describes a vineyard owner who hires these laborers throughout the day to work his vineyard. And it comes to the end of the day, and he pays even the late arrivers a full day's living wage. These parables point to a gracious and loving and unconditional, in a way I can only aspire to be, parent. Someone who wants for your good, but also wants for your freedom and joy and rest. One who gives you the space to make mistakes, but loves you through them. A love you don't have to earn and cannot shake, no matter what. A love that says you are worthy of a living wage, food and shelter, regardless of what kept you working a full day or not. Love that says you are always welcome here and celebrated here. This speaks to the nature of the God I believe in, and I can't and I won't believe in a God to the contrary. To some, that makes me an atheist, because their God is so different from the one I believe. To others, it makes me a religious nut, because they can't fathom the God I love. And to them both, I say, okay. One last thought I can't shake, a parable of my own, if you'll indulge me. Right now, I'm in the midst of a really unpleasant eczema outbreak. These Band-Aids are for you. You're welcome. And it leaves these marks on my skin in the process. And I found myself wondering if these marks look as grotesque to others as they do to me. But here's the thing. They're on my hand, and I can never get a look at them from more than about 36 inches away. So I can't get the full scope. Unless I spend some time with a mirror, maybe really paying attention, and even then, they won't give me the full picture, still only my perspective with a little more space. To know a greater understanding, a greater vision, I have to rely on others. I have to get vulnerable and ask for support and perspective of my community.